Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this week's top news for natural gas, number one, in the U.S., Arctic air surges south into the south central region. Number two, Europe, TTF prices have eased as LNG imports rise. Number three, Asia, ADNOC signs a 14-year LNG import deal with India Oil. And number four, Turkmenistan is signing an agreement to supply Turkey with gas via an Iran pipeline. Let's take a look at the spot natural gas contract. This is the March contract. Prices are down today. We're currently trading 357.90, down 14.6 cents or almost 4%. This is based on weather forecast going forward, even though there is cold Arctic air surging into the south central region, with temperatures dropping as low as -1 in Tulsa on Thursday, this is reflective of March expectations. So let's take a look at the hourly chart. As you can see, prices opened up below the daily pivot, which was at 372. It is currently below the second support level here at 364 and is going to test that 355.40 number if prices continue to slide. We'll look to see if things start to stabilize, but right now, even with the cold Arctic air, prices are on the retreat. And let's take a look at the weather. From the polar air, you can see that that pool of cold Arctic air continues to surge from eastern Siberia across the Arctic into Canada and down into the United States. But is this winter's last hurrah? This potentially could be the last one, as March may come in like a lion and out like a lamb. As you can see, that cold Arctic air is surging as we go through Thursday, but then that pushes east as we move toward the weekend and then is contained within Canada as we push out toward the 25th, 26th, with maybe one last brief shot around the 27th or 28th for the Mid Atlantic and New England states. Let's take a look at the United States. As you can see, cold Arctic air is descending down through most of the Great Lakes, South Central region, Mid Atlantic states, and New England and continues to surge south as we get into Thursday. Again, with temperatures as far as Tulsa as -1. So this is certainly going to increase daily spot demand for natural gas. But we are trading for March futures again. Let's take a look at the snow cover. We have plenty of snow cover across the United States, almost from coast to coast at this point. And that Arctic ice continues to build. As chart can see here, we continue to have complete ice coverage across the Hudson Bay, which is allowing that cold Arctic air to surge directly south into the United States. Let's take a look at Europe. Europe also cold, but prices are easing as LNG imports start to rise, and the forecast starts to show warmer temperatures as we move through the forecast period. Around the 25th, temperatures start to warm back up as that cold Arctic air is contained within Russia and Scandinavia. As we go into March, it looks like it's going to be fairly normal. Asia. Asia is much of the same, with some of the eastern provinces of China receiving some colder temperatures, but it's brief, and then warmer temperatures start to build in the south around Hong Kong and Macau. As we get through the forecast period, that cold Arctic air is contained within Mongolia, but Korea and Japan still receive colder temperatures as we go through the forecast period. Let's take a look at the January contract. This is the contract where, as people go to inject gas into storage, they'll be buying April, selling January. As you can see, we've kind of topped out here near the $5 mark and are on the retreat right now with our first retracement level coming in at 476.20. Keep an eye on it. The RSI, the relative strength index, has crossed to the sell side. So now, as producers start to sell gas to the end users, we're injecting it into storage. We're going to see continued pressure on that January contract. So again, let's recap how we're doing today. We're down. We're currently trading 357.60, down 14.9 cents or 4% for the spot March contract. Let us know your thoughts. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.